Hi, so yesterday I heard this guy talking about three things that you must do with kids and money. The first one being get them to save their money, which totally agree with. Second one was gifting their money, so getting their children to put some money in a jar and at the end of each month gift it to in some form of volunteer work or giving food to the homeless, etc. Totally agree. The third one, though, completely disagreed with. He was saying never give your children money to spend. They should not have spending money. Totally disagree with this. It's actually a bad lesson and a bad thing for kids not to spend money, because when they're young and they're spending money, they're learning lessons the whole time. They're learning the lesson of, I have enough money, I can go to the shop and I can buy what I need. Yes, at their age, when they're really young, it's toys. And he was saying that, they buy a toy and 2 days later, that's it, they don't use it anymore. Well, maybe that's true, but the lessons behind that are far more important than what toy they're buying. So I look at it from this point of view. Yes, they're spending money. Maybe it's a toy that they only use for a day or two. That's fine. But the confidence that they're learning by saving that money to buy the toy that they want and then going to the shop and spending that money. They're watching the money come in and they're feeling it go out. That's the confidence, the capability that they know that they then have, the independence that they're building through spending that money. And guess what? My girls, after the first couple of toys that they bought, have been buying toys still. That's fine. But what they're learning is incredible. And they have gone from spending on toys that they only have for a day or two to spending on toys that they are still playing with months on. One trip, my youngest, who at 5 years old, she even bought a journal. Okay, she bought a journal, not a toy. She bought a journal because she was learning how to write and wanted to write each day. So for me, completely disagree with this guy. Kids need spending money and they need to spend it themselves, because what they are learning in that process, the confidence, the capability, just being smart with their money, adding up, just the maths behind what can I afford to buy to what can I buy, what do I really want, do I need to save more money to be able to make this spend happen, or can I spend with what I've currently got? It's so important for them, and the lessons are massive. So please, if someone tells you do not give your kids spending money, allow your kids to have spending money and allow them to spend it themselves. And don't forget, if they make a mistake now, that mistake might cost $20, might cost $50. But if they don't have the spending money, and when they're 20, 25, 30 years old, they've got all this spending money, they're going to make really, really expensive mistakes. They'll go out and they'll spend that $5,000 and blow it in an hour or less, maybe a day. But would you rather them make a mistake with $50 today or $5,000 when they're 20 years old? Just a thought.